Hello and welcome back, Hirudo. Now, if you're like me, you're not much of a fan of sparring weapons. It's a little bit too close for comfort. However, seriously, give this weapon a try. You will be pleasantly surprised. I gave it a try, and at first I was just sort of like, "What the hell's going on here? What's going on?" And I took it on to Mott, and I thought, you know what, sod it, let's give it a good bash. And well, I didn't give it a bash. They bashed out everything. It was absolutely amazing. These are great weapons. If you don't have them, the blueprint is available in the market, and I really do recommend you get it. It's a bit of a nightmare to farm the parts, but then for some strange reason, everything in this new pack is absolutely insane to farm for parts. But sod it, it is really, really worth it. Every critical hit has a 5% lifesteal, which stacks up to 25%. It also grants you an increase, a 5% increase on your base health, and the duration of this is refreshed every time you get another critical hit. They have an insane attack speed. All you've got to do is put Berserker on it and you go absolutely mental. I'm not a big fan of the actual stance, Brutal Tide, because you end up doing some weird Eddie Gordo, Tekken styled crap. I just use it as quick melee, and with the insane speed you go and the healing, honestly, the only thing I can really say is Sylvester Stallone needed this when he got his face caved in by Dolph Lundgren in Rocky 3. Seriously, these things are absolutely... And for those lower level players out there, you just saw how quickly I rinsed out Sentient. I'm aware for the high level players that's not a drama, but for those that struggle with them, particularly if you're unlocking your rhythm mods, this is the way to go. Seriously. Whack that rhythm mod on a rifle and just spam E. Punch that thing. Fist them. Well, hey. What I'm actually testing out here is just... I was testing out elements, really, and I actually found that I really, really liked gas damage in close quarters, particularly if the enemies are a bit more bunched up, which you'll see a little bit of in the minute. At the moment I'm just sort of building up stacks, because I thought I'd test out another way in which you could build up stacks for Nidus, and basically it just turns out you just press 4 and hide in the corner, and yeah, you build up quite a lot of stacks, which is what that noise is, constantly rotating. You can see it's just spamming around in the circle in the bottom right. Press 2, get more than a nice little ball, they ain't going anywhere, and well, you can either press 1, or as they drop, that gas proc just goes through them all. And yeah, good night, sweet prince, or whatever you were officially designated as. Now, you can do it against high level targets, such as the corrupted heavy guns as I'm using here. However, I would recommend also linking to one, because although the heal is just enough to sort of counteract the damage they will deal to you, having that link is a good thing to have, just in case, like a fail-safe, basically. Now, I am still using gas here, which is, honestly, it's the reason it's taking so long. If I had corrosive on, probably would have been over with a bit longer, but you can see the gas proc spreading, which is why I really like this, because it's almost like, I kind of want to say a slash proc, but it's obviously not. It's still subject to armor. It's a gas proc, but it spreads from enemy to enemy, which in close proximity, particularly with this weapon, is what I really enjoy, and I found it so much more useful than anything else, particularly for the fact that I'm using a Smeetica VAT, which then means I can get the red crit bonus, which gives me another 200% critical chance on top of it, which also affects the gas proc, which is just a nice little bit of a bonus. And then on top of that as well, like I said, where it spreads, it can spread back to the same enemy, so it sort of multiplies or stacks, as it were. And on top of that as well, the Smeetica VAT can strip armor. I thought I'd also test it away from using his fourth ability, Ravenous, to see how much damage you can actually sort of take without losing too much, and as you can see, I'm not doing too bad. Anyway, on with the build. What I am using is obviously Brutal Tide, Blood Rush, Berserker, Drifting Contact, Organ Shatter, Molten Impact, Fever Strike, True Steel, and Prime Pressure Point. The reason I'm using Drifting Contact is because it requires less former. Anyway, that's me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.